It's AK Gaming here, bringing you a 1v1. I am playing as Zerg, and my opponent is playing as Protoss. Now, there was my little caps error, and I literally just played this game. I played one game before for the new ladder. I believe it's Season 5. Sorry, new season, not new ladder. Excuse me. And I have been upgraded from Bronze League to Silver. Yay! So I'm no longer a super noob, I'm just your classic standard noob. Now this game was against a gold leaguer, this guy Lanil, and I played against another gold leaguer before. Now the weird thing is, I've noticed in this game I tend to lose to bronze leaguers, yet kick the crap out of gold leaguers, and I don't understand it. I know that some games you just lose. You're not always great at this game, and that even applies to some of the pros. I mean, I was watching a game of White Rat, and he was playing against his Zerg player in Heart Swarm beta. And fair enough, it's different because that's just a beta. Before that, this was on Husky's channel. That's Husky Starcraft. If you haven't seen any of his videos, or even if you have, go check his channel out. He's got some really good videos. I say that, yeah, I'm probably going to get 20 views for this video, and that's it. However, as I was saying, so White Rat pretty much wiped the ground with cats, and he played against another guy I'd never heard of, and that guy actually beat White Rat quite bad. So it was just like, oh wow. So you know, you're never always in absolute great condition. This hatchery actually looks kind of, I think that's wrong. Second, I thought the hatchery is a little bit too far away from the mineral patch. Kind of looks like it. I hope I have, but it's too late now. It's to replay. So yeah, I came up, had a look. What's my opponent doing? And I wanted to get my
The Hive cluster is under attack.
I wanted to get my drone back in there, and I wanted to just keep him around, you know, see what's going on. I also wanted to chase this probe away. I kind of forget about that drone as it's chasing its probe. Slightly annoyed at the probe for entering space. Now, I always like to early expand a Zerg, apart from when I'm playing against another Zerg. I hate playing against other Zergs because I like to play very macro heavy. I like late game better than the early game. However, I also do try and spot any cheese, like, you know, Protoss there goes out. Generally, you're in a lot of trouble. I have found that Zerg Air cannot really fight against Terran Air or Protoss Air. Corruptors are no match for Protoss Air at all. I really feel that Hive is the only way to go. When your opponent has got mass void ray, they literally laugh at your Corruptors before they kill them. Same with carriers. If you want to go down here, I thought double check make sure both gateways in case he was trying to put down an earlier robotic city or something. And I'm pretty sure Drake's dead. I was going to see if I could sneak a extractor on there. Extractor there, but he got a simulator down. So I've put my Overlord here. You can't actually see anything, funny enough. You sort of just caught a glimpse of him going past. Now, the real thing is I didn't see this probe going out. Now, I'm starting to get a few links, and it's a good thing I did, but I decided, you know what, I'm going to take this watchtower now. Let's have a look. Do I actually see? No. Now, I see these two units. I didn't actually go for the tower. My mistake. And so that's when I'm like, right, well, I need more links. So I'm just like, ooh, 18 links, that'll do. So I'm making more lings, realising, right, I'm in a little bit of trouble now. And I probably went really early gas, too early if I'm honest. But, you know, I make mistakes sometimes where later on, excuse me, later on, I don't have enough gas. I should have got my gas earlier. But, so I wanted to see, what's he got? Can I take him out? So I'm like, oh, okay. Alright. So I'm like, okay, I can at least catch a couple of them. So I grabbed that Zealot. These things here are going to lose that for me. But I captured 2 Zealots. And I see this pylon now. Right. I'm not particularly keen on fighting that. So I fall back and I throw down a spine crawler. And I realised, right, I've got to play a bit more defensively now. I didn't notice. Because he had expanded, didn't notice that yet anyway. He expanded. And that was actually kind of a good move by my opponent. I feel that maybe he should have taken this one, an actual one, and that. But the real problem here is he doesn't have a Zealot. He doesn't have a Zealot, so a ling run by is viable here, but at the moment I just want to focus on defending base. As you can see here, I've just literally buying some time for my spine crawler to come out, and that kind of makes him want to fall back. He doesn't really want to go for that. Which is good for me, I'm quite happy with that. You know, I'm getting my ling speed, I'm getting an evolution chambers, I'm going up to there. I don't want to die, but I don't want to focus purely on units either, because then I won't have a late game. I won't have an option late game. So, you know, I started getting out +1 attack and +1 armor for my lings. And, you know, I was trying to think, what's wrong with my play? Because you can always improve something until you're one of these Grandmaster League players. Then I don't know what kind of training they do, just mass. Play the game all the time, sort of training. So yeah, I'm just thinking, what do I do? And I realise it's macro, it's mechanics. You know, I need to be even when I attack it, I need to be doing stuff at the base. I can't just be, you know. So he did well to force field off this pylon. He didn't want me to kill the pylon. So yeah, I lost some lings. I didn't get anything out of it. If I would have killed the pylon, it would have been worth it. But at least now he feels a bit like, oh, he might try and take that out. So what I've done, and some of you are going to be like, oh, this is a bit stupid, I've put down evolution chambers in front of my spine crawlers. And some of you may be like, well, that's kind of dumb. I feel it's a good idea, because you wouldn't believe how many times an army has come rolling through and they kill the evolution chambers before they attack the spine crawlers. Not all the time, but sometimes. Also, Zealots, it just buys a couple more hits from the spine crawlers before they get to the evolution chamber takes or changes their route to the spine crawlers. Now, I've managed to run through here since he has no Zealot, and I'm like, oh, this is making an upgrade. You don't really need an upgrade, do you? Nah, you don't need this upgrade. Let me help you out with that. So now I'm kind of like running my lings down, trying to get us around there, didn't quite get it. Didn't really want to let the Stalkers get to that position. So we've got Stalkers in this position now, but it's too late now. My lings have already killed. How many pros did they kill? So workers ability, nope. But you know, he's on 14 pros, and I've got 41 drones. I need to learn hotkeys out. Sorry about that. So as you can see now, he's got a lot more resources than I have. So you know, my ling's just kind of working his base here. And look, see how many shots he's taken here? Until he finally starts focusing. I didn't want to bring my lings straight away here. I've got one transfuse off, didn't make a second transfuse. I transfused that. And now I bring in my lings. So I've kept at least one spine for you alive. Now I'm making 24 extra lings. Meanwhile, these lings are still in his base. And I've kind of stopped focusing on them so much because I really need to focus on the fights going on. Meanwhile, I still have not noticed his base. I should have really thought about it, because he had an immortal with his army, and the rest of the lings I built cleared up the rest of his attacking army. So I was just like, that's really weird. I should have noticed. had a normal Linux army, but there's no rewards to lead it up to see up here. Now, I thought I might be able to just knock him out again, so I'm going to just run straight up. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, he's blocking that one. I don't want to take too many losses. I know that I'm ahead now by like 2,500 minerals, and I'm kind of like, if he's not called good game, either he's one of them players that likes to fight right down to the end, or he's got another expansion. I don't know which one it is. So I'm just sending my lings around, having a look. And really, this is the last place I thought he would have expanded. It really is. Eventually, I actually decided to go look up there. Eventually. But notice how I've not stopped working on upgrades. I've not stopped trying to do stuff. I took this expansion as soon as I really felt comfortable doing so. Now I'm spreading the creep now. Don't feel like I need to put down more spine crawlers yet. Got there. I got the pathogen glands. Now I found this base and I'm like, oh, well this is good. I can pretty much knock them out again. However, I've done an attack move and these guys decided to actually. There's your boys, facilities look quite juicy. And now my opponent realises there is nothing he can do. He has lost way too much eco to fight me and wasted too many units trying to kill me unsuccessfully. So, you know, he called a good game. And really, what I did well in this video, in this game I feel, is that even though he was trying to pressure me early, I kept calm, I built a defense, and my evolution chamber actually paid off. Can you believe it? I built spine crawlers, and some people don't really like to build spine crawlers. I feel like they may not be that great for static defense, but it's more that they intimidate the opponents. The presence of a spine crawler seems to worry them. Especially when you've got 3 or 4, they're just a bit like, I don't really feel too great about getting in there. Which is a good thing. But while I was defending, I managed to minimise my losses while maximise his. I found an opportunity to counter-attack, I took it and did mass amounts of damage. I still doing upgrades, I was still macroing, I was still getting a few drones in where I can. I feel that's what I did good this game. As you can see, I had a lot of minerals and a lot of gas ready to transition when I needed to. Thanks again for watching, this has been AK Gaming.